Right, hopefully this starts up alright. I'll just start Nemesis up. And we're going to finish that off today, because, just turn it up a little bit. That's probably good, well in frame. Because, pretty damn close to the end of it before, so, well, not really close, but in the last couple of hours of it, so I'll just do that tonight. Oh, I need to plug my controller in, actually. Because, yeah, most of the time I never use a gamepad. But for this, as it was originally a PS1 game, plays with much better controls. And I don't know if you can even rebind the regular controls for it, so if you obviously don't rebind them, yeah, that worked. What was I going to say? If you don't rebind them, then, again, I don't know if you can rebind them, but, you know, by default they're really weird, because it's like the old-fashioned left up, right down, instead of WSD to move, and, you know, some of the keys are pretty nonsensical of what they're bound to, so it's not intuitive. Stars. Alright, Rich. Alright, average creator. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully finish this today, because like we said, when I streamed some yesterday. Alright, LCS. Pretty close to the end of it, so, I thought I'd just finish it off, basically, on a stream. I don't think I've got anything coming up immediately in the next couple of hours, which means I can't, you know, not finish it. So yeah, the hospital bit is actually longer in the remake, but that's about it for bits that are longer in the remake. Jet fuel doesn't melt hospitals. What happens if I actually go up there and like look back at where the hospital is? Oh, there's nothing there. I assume I can't do any of the stuff with the park or whatever yet, because obviously it's Jill, I think, where you go through the park. But... Right. Let's go give Jill the medicine we made on the last stream. What, the worms? Can I just run from him or not? Oh, I can, okay, that's easier. Oh no, he's coming out that window. He's proper full-on tentacle monster now. Come on, get up. Oh, he's whipping me up. Just a bit kinky. Can't even see him. It's not framed, but, oh, fuck it, let's just mag dump him. Come on, spin around. Is that him dealt with? Or is he going to get back up again? Right, there we go. Right. Again, he's not going to be dead till the end of the game, but I was just wondering if... Alright, we'll definitely want to save again now.
How do you feel?
I'm okay. What happened to you?
I just fought with that monster. I've got some bad news. Nikolai's still alive.
But I thought he was dead.
That guy doesn't know the meaning of the word dead.
What is he after?
I don't know. All I know is that he is our enemy. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's something I gotta take care of. I promise I'll meet up with you later. But don't worry.
Alright, we might as well craft while I'm here the rest of that stuff. Take gunpowder, yes. Take gunpowder, yes. Combine both of those into their things. Ammo press. Oh, I've made the even better handgun bullets now. Okay. Still conventional shotgun shells, but it's first. But yeah, okay, better handgun bullets. That sounds right. But you know, it just means the handgun does more damage compared to what it normally does. Right, let's keep this stuff in my inventory, save and carry on. Alright, Rajiv. I'm going to hopefully finish this on stream tonight, because I reckon there's only a couple of hours left at most, if I'm, you know, efficient at doing it. Doesn't quit, does he? You're getting spanked now. Haven't got that many health things left, have I? Oh, shit. So he takes just over 2 full shotgun sort of things. Again, I've been better there. Oh, okay, I'm glad it's good, because like I said, I've got that, but I haven't got around to playing it yet. Oh, for the people interested in Road to Vostok, I did buy that because it was 25% off on the like new release of it. So I will play that at some point, obviously I'm going to finish this off first. Right, so we're going to the park, aren't we? Or the other building opposite, whatever. Sure. You've used a lockpick. Okay, so that room I can get in because I've got a lockpick and Carlos couldn't. This is just a safe room. Right, is there any... Oh, look, more grenade launcher rounds I can't use because I didn't find a grenade launcher. Well, I'll put them in my chest. Not that there's any use for it. Alright, Kevin. Hope you're alright. Right, put that there. Right, is there any more, like, health kits anywhere? Because, again, I'm down to 1 first aid spray now. The zombies are attacking. Wow, very, very good explanation on that picture. That'll be the park key, yeah. Do I have any other healing items maybe in the chest? The red herb, but that's just for combining with things. I assume green means it's a healing related item like a herb. Red is probably ammo. Blue is probably like quest item key, isn't it? Also, there's actually kind of like a colour coding to this sort of thing, which is quite good. Again, a lighter I'm assuming turns up somewhere again, because that still hasn't said, do you want to discard the lighter? Oh, can I interact with any of those lockers actually while I'm here? Oh yeah, good. But yeah, grenade rounds. Oh great, grenade rounds. I can't do anything with those. It seems like that's the biggest fuck you in this game if you forget to find a grenade launcher, because I just look. I've got 92 regular grenade rounds. I've got, what's it? 12 flame rounds for the grenade launcher. 12 freeze rounds. Any others, or is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. But yeah, so it's like, oh, it's meant to be like the second most highest damage weapon in the game per shot after the Magnum. And again, like we were saying, weirdly in Resident Evil, how strong Magnums are. A Magnum does more damage to something apparently in an entire grenade launcher round. Alright, cool, yeah, and it was the like V3 version, wasn't it, of the black plastic voice diaphragm, or like, yeah, it's black. It's either black or very dark grey. I'm just looking at my one up there. But like I said, right, good, discard the key. Yes, I don't want a key if it's no longer needed. But yeah, like I said, it's one of the very good, like, early Cold War masks, even though, like I said, that's a late Cold War adaptation, you know, when they ended up putting the voice diaphragm on it. It is sort of like a 19... Right, I'm trying to think, did the USM-9 come out, like, right at the end of World War II or something? Yeah, the Finnish Defence Tower sort of emblem. But yeah, I think the M9, the original USM-9, is from like 46 to 1950, some point like that. I think it's pre-Korean War. Because you can see like, fucking more leech things. But yeah, because with some of the other US World War II masks, you can see that kind of face shape coming about. And then it was basically where they adapted the face shape they had on some of the later World War II masks to just take a 60mm filter. Which I'm going to guess 60mm filters are probably a British invention. Because the British kids mask in World War II is 60mm, and the British light anti-gas respirator is 60mm. So I'm assuming that's why that became like 60mm NATO, because that was like the Western threaded one, and the US just adopted it. Yeah, he's just following a breadcrumb trail of keys and dead enemies. Do you know what would be a really useful thing for these characters? Having a fucking keyring. Oh, there's the Vor monsters. Right, that would just randomly die without me hitting it again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wouldn't be that hard to find, would you, in a Resident Evil thing, if everybody normally gets killed by, like, the first zombie, and then there's, like, a massive trail of dead... Well, do the backspin thing. Oh no, danger. I'm kind of fucked here because you just sort of locked into the corner. That bit was really annoying because like they just sort of locked me in the corner like it was some, you know, like Street Fighter type game where somebody like combo hits you over and over again. Yeah, now she's in like caution again. Don't have any medkits either. I haven't seen any herbs yet. Oh, there was a gate on the other side of the park. Let's just go have a quick look at that, just in case there's any green herbs or anything there. Infinites, yeah. I remember there was like an X-Men, like 2D fighting game that was similar to like a Street Fighter or anything. I can't remember what it was called now. But, was it X-Men Academy or something like that? But there was one you could do as Toad quite easily, where you could, you could just knock somebody against the far side of the arena, and then you could just keep spamming the kick attack, and as they landed down, they just get kicked instantly back up into the air again. Okay, I think it was something like Mutant Academy it might have been called. But yeah, that was one where a couple of the characters had really bullshit ones on that. Set the gears and press the start button. I don't need to really do that yet until I'm actually after a thing. I just kind of want a med kit. Yeah, they have got chromium in. Oh good, there's some green herbs. Yeah, finish filters I think have chromium in, but as long as the top bit isn't ripped, it's not much of an issue. Because like I said, there was actually studies done on the dangers of chromium. Oh, it didn't even get me out of caution, fuck's sake. There was, like, studies done on that. And with chromium, they basically found that even if you were breathing through a leaking filter with a certain amount of hexavalent chromium, whatever it's called, for a certain amount of, you know, like, hours per day, the hopium, I assume hopium is like where you desperately want to hope something happens. But yeah, with chromium, it's one of those things where I think unless you're exposed to really high concentrations of it at once, like it's again one of those things that you'd have to be huffing a hell of a lot every day, you know, for several years straight to have a cancer risk. Because it was one of those ones in filters that, yes, it's better they found replacements for it, but it was one of those things that was pretty good actually being in the filter. In terms of the stuff it stopped coming through. So yeah, chromium, like I said, it's not great it was in filters, but it was better than some of the gases it would let through if it wasn't there in the earlier filters. And when actual research things were done on it, it was basically where you'd have to be exposed to such a high amount of chromium, you know, for it to actually kind of be worrying. Oh, I can't carry any more items. Oh, is that... So is this the one I've got this key for? Or not? Is this a different key? Park key? No. This is one, obviously, for a different door in the park. Right. Yeah, if they're sealed quite well, they have normally a metal lid on one side and like a plastic like pull tab thing on the bottom side. You know, where like this is a rubber one, it's like a plastic variant of that. So normally I think all the old Finish filters I've ever opened have always blocked smells coming through them. Yeah, like I said, Just when you open one, shake it on a bit of paper. As long as you don't see any charcoal or anything come out, you're good. It's like I said, there's no asbestos in them or anything. It's just, yeah, some chromium. But, like I said, they're the sort of things that if you can get a good bulk deal on, they would be pretty good, you know, as actual filters. Because, yeah, even though they're probably all 40 plus years old at this point, they're probably all 80s or older stock, the fins did seal them up pretty well. And again, I have opened, like, really old filters before that have still worked if they've been sealed well. It's just that, you know, you don't really want to trust your life on a filter like that if you've got newer options, but if it's all you can get. Alright, maybe I'm going to have to do this fucking puzzle here then. So, oh, there's different coloured gears, okay. Is there one where... oh, so I need the black ones. Oh, maybe I only want the black ones like in the middle and the white ones on either side. Let's have a look. I assume I'm gonna have to do it. Well, that's gonna be too many moves again. That's not gonna work. I hate slide puzzles. Don't have the patience for them. Let's just try the two whites like that with the blacks like that. Oh, was that a combination I was allowed to even do? No. Oops. Let's just start it like that. Oh yeah, because I can do that. So what's that going to do to start with if I just do that? So that just turns the fountain on normally, does it? Yeah, and again, like I said, Finish M61's a very good quality rubber and everything. And you can, like I said, get the filter adapters for that, so you can put 40mm on if you want to. The old khaki jacket I was wearing recently, that is just literally, that's not even a Milsurp thing. I bought that years ago for like less than £20 on Amazon or somewhere. It's just like a simple like zip-up jacket. But I quite like that one because it's not like stupidly warm in warmer weather, and it's got some good zip-up pockets and button-up pockets on it. So the answer to you was probably Amazon, but I'm afraid I can't tell you the brand. I could probably look up the brand at some point with no, that wasn't a valid combination, was it? Two like white, black. Let's try that one. So like that. So I'm assuming what I want to actually do is have... Oh, I can jump down. Okay, never mind. Well, I assume I actually want to drain this thing, don't I? Okay, so it says... refer to this illustration to drain pool, so we need the two blacks on the right and the two whites on the bottom left. Okay. Was it like that, or no? It wasn't like that, was it? Like that, maybe? I can't, it was... Yeah, I need to go look at it again. I've already forgotten the bloody pattern I was meant to be doing. Right, so the blacks are at the top right, the whites are at the bottom left. There's nothing in the middle top left thing. Okay. So essentially I'm just reversing where these are at the moment. Is that a combination? 'Cause I'm wondering if you do a combination like this, does it then give you however many turns from a combination you've just done? Yeah, so, oh yeah, I bought Road to Vostok. Yeah, I said to people before you came on, I bought it because it had a 25% off start sale. No, it resets every time, it's alright. It doesn't matter if I, was that it? Or no, it was, with the blacks in top row, wasn't it? I'll be annoying and look up a combination for this, because like I said, I absolutely hate slide puzzles. So, RE3, Nemesis, Fountain, Puzzle. The water puzzle's the one later on I want to see if I can do alright. Because that's one that I really, really struggled with, and my dad had to help me do it, and he really struggled with it when I played the game as a kid. And then when I played the game not too long ago, I did that really quickly to the point I was like, wait, what? And I'm not sure if I just lucked out or we were just being really dumb on how the puzzle worked before. Right, so that site's crap. There's so many adverts and I don't want to shit. Fuck you, IGN. I don't want a video of it either. I just want somebody actually. No, this is the PC version, obviously, because I'm on PC. Well, I suppose it doesn't mean obvious. I could be emulating it, but no, it's the version that they put on Steam like a week ago. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's the water coming up that noise. I thought that was... Oh, and there's little worms. I don't want to waste shotgun ammo on them. Weird leech things, whatever they are. Oh. Fucking aim at the things you're meant to be aiming at, woman. Oh, do they just infinitely spawn it, or should I just run past them? She doesn't seem that bothered, does she, that the fact she's got all these, like, maggoty things on her. So, the main difference I know of between a PlayStation and the PC version is the PlayStation is essentially you playing a PC version on hard. Oh, there's actual zombies, like, coming up from the ground. That's not really how people are buried, looking like that. Normally people are buried either in like suits or pyjama type clothes, aren't they? So it's a bit strange that they're just buried in the like regular pair of jeans and a t-shirt. No. She barely noticed it was too small. Even with two of them on her at once. That's a fucking huge grave. Look at that father. Again, everyone's just in this graveyard's buried with, like, casual, Oh, she's hurt now. Oh. Fuck off. I wanted to combine a red herb with that, but I don't have the inventory space to do it, so never mind. Oh, now I can discard the key. Yes. Right, is the little park, like, gardener's hut a safe room or not? Will you take the iron pipe? Sure, why not? Yeah, especially all the... Oh, well, at least this is the, like, safe room. Is that like old pumpkins or something in the corner? Dried up pumpkins are placed here, okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, first aid thing. No. Yeah, it's also like a lot of the do you want to do this, do you want to do that menus, rather than you just pressing X on it as the default, meaning you want to interact with it. But again, this one has aged better than Resident Evil 1 or 2, because the mechanics are a lot sort of more refined in this than the first couple of games. I don't think there's anything I really need to do with the item box, isn't it? Tell you what, I might put the shotgun shells away for now, and then I've got, you know, the 7 shells that are currently in my shotgun. That gives me another inventory space. Oh, actually, I might craft some ammo while I'm here. Oh, so there's an alcoholic lived here, because, well, not necessarily, but there's just, like, so many alcohol bottles just everywhere. I just noticed there was some by the, what do you call it as well? On top of the, like, fireplace. Oh, I want to actually make the shotgun rounds one at a time, don't I? Because otherwise I think it makes grenade launcher rounds when I, Right, I've got some super powered ammo. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff when you play more modern games and then go back to play older games, you think, yeah, I'm glad they changed this. Like, as much as we complain about some games getting worse, there are definitely game mechanics that, you know, I'm glad they've done away with, just because they're sort of time-consuming but don't really add anything to the gameplay kind of thing. Again, it's like these loading screens on the door. It's like, it's a kind of cool loading screen for when it was, but it's just kind of annoying when you need to go back and forth. But let's just put that regular ammo away, actually, as well. And then put the shotgun ammo away. Actually, I'll keep that out because I'm going to combine the ammo to make more shotgun ammo. What's my favourite cold steel machete? The Gladius is the only one I've got that's kind of interesting. Most of the other cold steel machetes I've ever owned are just... Actually, did I only have cold steel ones? Other than other brands of machete? But the Gladius is the only one I had that was kind of cool, like a sword. Most of the other cold steel machetes, unless I don't know all of them, are just like variants of like parangs or whatever they're called, aren't they? And like kukris and stuff like that. So the Gladius I like because you can actually thrust with it. I mean, I know you can thrust with other machetes as well, but I mean, it's sort of, you know, much more optimised for thrusting. I will just save again because I don't want to, if I die, I have to redo all that ammo stuff. Alright, so I've got a load of shotgun ammo and a load of pistol ammo, and it's the improved pistol ammo. So, when I finish this mag off, it should be the better pistol ammo. I assume it just does slightly more damage per shot, so you kill zombies with less ammo or whatever. Does it actually just say it's like a higher powder load or something? Yeah, so it literally says it's just like hot loads, basically. Oh, it's got special powder in it, even though it's made using the same powder as the other ammo. I assume I'm just going to use this pipe on the ram. Oh yeah, more of the fucking worms. Oh my god, so many fucking worms. Get off. Yeah, essentially it's plus P ammo, yeah, but I'm just sort of saying it's the funny thing that, like, it's made using the exact same recipe and whatever than earlier in the game. It's just apparently because you get more skilled as the game goes on at crafting ammo. I guess you're just wasting less of the ammo, so you're just packing more in. But I don't know if Jill can make Bubba's pissin' hot ammo eventually, where she just frags her gun, because it ends up being like a hand grenade in a gun form. Ooh, it's the game frozen. No, it's just a bit slow. Alright, so I'm assuming I'm using the bar on this. No, okay. So that's used somewhere else. Right. I was gonna thought. You sure it's not there? Okay, no, maybe not. Alright, so what's the site take warning? That doesn't say. So somewhere there's something I'm meant to be using a random rusty pipe on. Crusty jugglers. Again, none of these bits are flashing to say, like, this is, area you're meant to be doing something in. Yeah, I'd have thought it. Sure, it would have been the gate over there to have. 'Cause yeah, none of those bits at all are saying that there's anything I need to do in them. And the hospital's been blown up, so it's not like I can go back there. Yeah, I mean, some of them are just like keep spamming buttons until the solution works. Like some of them, like in Resident Evil 1, there's one where you have to do the pictures in order and things like that, which makes sense. But again, some of them, like when we were doing that one with the coloured orbs the other day, I thought was going to be like that, and then it ended up being like, oh no, it's just that, like what you call it? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's the Magnum ammo. Well, I will pick that up, but I have to do something stupid like check this rather than an iron pipe for gas piping. It's tough and long enough to be used as a pry. Yeah, so see, I thought this should be what I'm using to pry off the chains, because I haven't come across anything else that needs prying open. Alright, I guess I'm going to keep spamming X on random things till I find what I'm meant to be doing. Only issue I've had is since yesterday I've had a really bad stomach, so I might have to run off now and again. I've had to run to have a shit like 8 or 9 times today. Even though I was volunteering at the Blue Cross early. It's not actually my colitis today. It's, I think, Like, not like it was off food, but some of the food that was at the wake, I think has really upset my stomach. As in, like, it was, you know, you've had some sort of spice or whatever in that, like, my stomach was just like, nope. So until it's totally out my system, it's like, you know, every, what you call it, like, you know, my body's like, no, you need to go purge yourself. So I feel fine in myself, it's just every now and then I'll just start getting stomach cramps, go, oh shit, I need to run. But the funeral went really well for anybody interested. I did make a little YouTube post about that, right? This is, see this corridor is just a red corridor, isn't it? The thing that's at least good with a funeral and that like that is it gives you some quite good closure, I think. Because at least I think everybody then sort of felt proper grief that they could let out kind of thing, if that makes sense. Whereas it always feels, or is there like some grave I'm meant to be shoving the pipe into? But yeah, before then it feels sort of like, yeah, like, you know, like, you can't really come to terms with it, but then you seem to make peace with it. So that's something else. No, it's just the herd pot over there, isn't it? I forgot to do it, but I was going to bring a spare one of the little pamphlets in here in case anyone wanted me to hold up any of it. Right, so... Oh, there's a red room there I never saw, look. Okay. Where's that? Oh, okay, let's see if the lighter can be used there anyway. But it says there's also... Yeah, where's that door? Is that the window, maybe? Because that's not... That's the safe room. Oh, the fireplace is the door, right, okay. Yeah, let's get the lighter. Okay, so doing it's like one of the... Yeah, I can completely get you. Like, my uncle was saying that, you know, he felt a bit bad if he was crying in front of another bloke. And again, that's the thing, because it's a different generation where... Again, that's why I'd actually call more toxic masculinity than what feminists call it. But, you know, and then this quite big burly bloke they both knew actually started crying because he knew my granddad quite well, and then my uncle said he felt alright about crying. But yeah, it's just that sort of thing. But yeah, no World War II veterans left soon. It will all be, you know, there'll still be people alive who were in World War II, but yeah. Other than when, like, maybe, like, the Hitler Youth child soldiers and that die off, who might be, like, you know, a good 5 years younger than the rest of the veterans now, that's going to be it. You no longer need a lighter. Will you discard it? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Got to 101, which is a really good age, but, yeah. Oh, now I can use the pipe, I imagine. Yeah. Even though, again, any heavy object would work, not just a pipe. Oh, good, and the pipe's also been disposed of now as well. Yeah, and that's kind of strange, isn't it, Kevin? Because they're a lot younger, but I suppose it's just the case of various health issues and everything else. Yeah, again, it's like my dad's younger brother died, like when he was maybe in his 50s or something from cancer. So again, it's just one of those things, isn't it, Rajiv? That you can be somebody that can just get bad fucking luck when it comes to all that stuff. So that's that. Supervisor's report. The enjoying ability. Oh, I'll read it in a German voice. Ah, that's alright. Like I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it in the German voice because they're talking about something bad, yeah. So the endurance ability of the contaminated guinea pigs is truly incredible. Even when shot in a vital area, they can sometimes survive for several days without taking care of the wound. However, after prolonged exposure to the virus, the guinea pig's intelligence level decreases to that of an insect, even though reviving the dead. Oh, yeah, seems too disgusting. The virus may still be of use. If we inject the virus into our POWs and release them, they would return to their units and then turn into zombies. This plan may work well for us in the future. Yeah, exactly. He was actually really ripped, wasn't he, Paul Harrell? But again, if you get cancer, you're just fucked, basically. Especially if it's the sort of types, the carrots, you know, that can't, type of cancers that can't, you know, like, be treated very well.
In certain areas, the virus seems to have caused a mutation of animals and plants. It may be difficult, but it'll make a good sample for the bioweapon development. I've heard that there is a giant alligator, but I have only encountered a giant creature moving underground. I don't even want to imagine what creatures spawned that monster. I encountered a nemesis. If I didn't know about it, I'd have been contaminated and would have become one of them by now. If it is still walking around in the city, its mission is not yet over. STARS members must be very tough, since they have survived until this point. However, they cannot hold out forever. Yeah, especially because they weren't really welcome back as heroes, were they, Kevin? Like, a lot of people treated them like absolute shit. So a lot of them, you know, saw absolute shit, then were treated like shit, and then they were exposed to stuff like Agent Orange and whatever that would have fucked their health up. So, yeah. Right, so now I've got the key for that back gate. Oh, there's a radiation symbol on there. But I can't interact with it. Oh, look, more grenade launcher rounds. Well, actually, why am I even going to bother picking these up? There's no point taking them to the chest if I'm not going to use them. Because I don't think I can start New Game Plus with everything in the chest. Attention, the Raccoon City project has been abandoned. Problem with this font is because it's so, what's the word, like, where it's not anti-alias, so it's aliased or whatever, you know. Like, it's so, sort of, so pixely looking, the text, I find it really hard to read. Because it's like, S's look like 5s and whatever else. Yeah, exactly, because, yeah, nobody wanted to help them, so yeah.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself.
Why didn't
How
she just
about
shoot him
helping out?
immediately?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie.
Yeah, exactly, Rajiv. Like saying this is the problem in this. I've picked up loads of grenade launcher ammo, but I didn't pick the grenade launcher up really early in the game when where it actually was, because I didn't know it was there. I didn't walk around pressing X on every, like, blurry texture.
Encountered on this operation were extreme. It was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant.
Alright, let's definitely save here, because the Gravedigger's coming up, and if I don't have many healing items, then this might go really badly. Right, I've got the stuff on me I want on me. I'm just going to sort of sync over these 5 now. Because this is the thing, some of the objects in this really stand out as like proper 3G objects against like the pre-rendered backgrounds. But sometimes there's stuff you're meant to interact with that is like really like low-res, you know, like background textury. So it's like, oh, I didn't know that one locker was one I could examine where every other one I couldn't, sort of thing. Whoops. Again, I don't want yellow, like, sparkling paint on everything, like in loads of modern games, but, you know.
What is that?
Shai Halud. Okay, I think I just have to shoot it to death then, don't I? So I thought it was a bit down here we had to electrocute it maybe, but unless that is the bit where I electrocute it. I'm gonna look at the thing, stupid bin. Right. Let's just keep shooting it and see what... So like I said, I thought... Like, it gets electrocuted somehow, is how you kill it, but... And again, those lamps there look like they're ones actually in the environment, not a pre-rendered background one, but, How is it just dead anyway? Okay, never mind, you just shoot it to death. Unless maybe there's a way you can sometimes knock that thing over and it then kills it with, like, you know, you having to do less effort or something. Oh, not here again. I killed your mum, mate. Oh, your dad, whoever it was. Don't want to deal with you. Orphan fucking worms. Alright, when I get to the bit on the bridge, I need to jump off the bridge, because that's how I face Nikolai in the helicopter. I looked it up, which is why I've never had that version before. And apparently that's the canonical thing that's meant to happen, not the way I normally do it, which is to push Nemesis off and then, Is there one over there? She keeps spinning round. Alright, good, we can finally start using the good ammo. Oh, it's got an actual different colour indicator to tell me I'm using... Oh, it has a different sound as well. I don't want you looking at... Yeah, the controls in this can sometimes still be... This is why I don't like tank controls, because sometimes it's like, even though you clearly want to be shooting at one enemy, they're like, oh no, you don't want to be doing that, you want to be spinning on the spot. Not spin on the spot, like, yeah, keep looking at... I mean, yeah, this is definitely better with this ammo. It seems like 1 or 2 shot kills, even with the pistol on these zombies, rather than about 3 or 4 shots. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is the problem with tank control-y kind of things, is just the, like I said, sheer amount of, stuff where, you know, like, you clearly want to be aiming at one enemy that you're looking closer to, and it's like, oh no, I think you want to be shooting something else. Let me keep trying to aim at something that's far further away from you, that's not actually a threat to you. Again, she couldn't just fucking climb that fence. Actually, you can't see how high it is, can you? Might be quite high. Ah, yeah, this is the bit. So we want to jump off the bridge in a minute. And I assume now I'm just in the lower bit of the, like, disposal facility. Right, Mike? That's it. You search for a key, but the trick is you climb. Oh, right, yeah. So, like, people spend ages looking around for a key, but all you had to do was just climb over the fence, yeah. Oh, good. There is a safe room down here as well. So it doesn't matter if you went in the top or the bottom. You're right next to a safe room either way. Right, is there any healing items in here? Oh, gone out this door. Oh, I think this is the bit with the water treatment puzzle, isn't it? When you have the bit to do it, yeah. That I used to find really, really difficult, but apparently... Oh, at least there's a first aid spray. Right. I want to see when I now do this puzzle as an adult. Like I said, last time I did it really easily, and I think it's one of those things where... Yeah, so I don't have the thing yet to plug into it. But I think it's kind of like where you need to do a Tetris-y thing. So it's one of those things where you overcomplicate the puzzle for yourself because you think it's something really complicated, where all you're trying to do is actually just line up a couple of bars so they, like, slot into each other neatly. You know, it's like if you imagine trying to make Tetris rows, I think it's a bit like that. But I think nearly everybody, when they do the puzzle, thinks it's like a lot cleverer than it is. If civilians enter, do not hesitate to shoot them. If they choose to surrender, arrest them and transfer them to their laboratory as new guinea pigs. You will be rewarded. Maintenance of the device. The entire plant is controlled by an epidemic prevention system. When contamination is detected in the treatment room or decomposed specimens pool, the plant will automatically be locked down for isolation. In that case, you must follow the manual to unlock it. If the contamination is ever over the limit, the whole system will automatically lock down. Then you must remain in the plant and wait for subsequent orders. Those who leave the facility without permission will suffer extreme consequences. Sorry, what's that, Kevin? Oh, what's going on with Australia arresting the war hero? Oh, it's basically what they've been doing to British troops as well, or Starmer tried to do to British troops in Iraq and Afghanistan, that basically soldiers that shot Taliban enemy guys or whatever, they're like, oh, that was extrajudicial killing or some shit, because, you know, the guys that literally hide among civilians or whatever, you're not allowed to just fucking shoot them. But yeah, it's those sort of horrible ambulance chaser lawyers. Again, if they were real war criminals, fair enough. But I think it is a case of, you know, where, like, SAS guy, like, you know, killed a load of Taliban, and then they were like, oh no, they were unarmed Afghan, whatever, you know. Oh. If in also as like new it's sort of the new Metal Gear Solid type film. The old Final Destinations are alright, like the really old ones. So how did she not just get mowed down when you did that?
Thanks, Curtis. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here.
1, 2, and 3 are quite good. Final Destinations. But the later ones, I think, are pretty shit, if I remember. I think a couple of the deaths in some of the later ones are good, but for the most part, I think they are just, you know, like, quite, shit, the later ones. Yeah, before we split up, let's fuck. Oh, and there's hunters in there. Oh, I should probably, deal with it. Yeah, so I've never done it from the bottom, before like this. I've always pushed Nemesis off the bridge. So like this is going to change this bit quite a lot, because like I was reading guides and Rich said like this is where you get like Nikolai in a helicopter or whatever, where when I've always done it, Nemesis has always killed him by like getting him from the ceiling.
Yeah, it sounds like some proper cunts, doesn't it, Kevin? What sort of poofter does that to a war hero?
But yeah, like I said, our Prime Minister was one of those same fucking ambulance chasing type lawyers that basically went,
oh, you know, oh, you soldiers probably did stuff bad, and even in war, why didn't you just wait and then phone for Lawyers R Us to say if you could shoot back?
what I didn't realise until last time I played this is when you later on see the cutscene of all the things going down into that, that's the room at the bottom. So you're like directly here underneath the like disposal room or whatever it's called. I have no interest in Death Stranding. I saw it and didn't think it looked like it would interest me at all. I mean, it might be alright, might surprise you, but I've heard a lot of people say it's like a baby mailman game or something. I don't listen to other people. I don't know. I'm not a massive, like, so, what's his name, Kojima? I'm not a massive fan of him. Like, I don't dislike him or anything, but personally, he's like one of those people where I find Metal Gear alright, but not, like, stupidly amazing. Like, you know, and a lot of my mates really like Metal Gear. Personally, like, I'm not a huge, you know. So I'm one of those people that's like, if you like it, good on you. I'm not into his stuff enough for his wackier stuff that would be less interesting to me anyway. Would interest me, if that makes sense. Right, let's get some herbs. Is Suda51 the one that did, what were you saying, Killer 7 or whatever? Alright, system disk. So the system disk, I guess, goes in the system, wherever that is.
Nikolai?
So I assume that's the door I've just come out of, yeah. And I think that must be the front entrance now, is it maybe where the bridge is? Yeah, okay, so... Because like I said, every time I've done this place before, I've always come in on this floor, because I've always done the push nemesis off option. And loads of the, oh, he's into feet, isn't he? So he is like Tarantino. Dirty. Well, they little grasshoppery, like mantis versions of the big guys. Oh. Come on. Oh my fucking shoot, little fucker.
Crikey, Jiminy Crickets, mate. This is size grasshopper.
That's what I just said, Mike. Because he is like Tarantino in that regard, I've heard. Right, okay, so yeah, this is the upstairs safe room.
The disposal system has been completed. Using a special kind of gas, it can decompose the cells of the guinea pigs. We have to try this out before beginning practical usage of the system, since it is not 100% stable yet.
I should read this in a Dyatlov voice, shouldn't I, manager? Alright, let's start from the beginning. Manager's diary. April the 25th. Today it was my 30th birthday. I was transferred to this facility today. I am very happy because the work environment is very different from life in the university. May the 14th. The disposal system has been completed. Using a special kind of gas, it can decompose the cells of the guinea pigs. We have to try this out before beginning practical usage of the system, since it is not 100% stable yet. May 20th. While I was checking the treatment room, the door shut, and I was locked inside. I couldn't get out, and for 1 hour... Oh, sorry, couldn't get out for 1 hour. I guess even if you have the key card, it's useless when you're locked inside. June the 7th. The guinea pigs we have to dispose of are increasing. The system is not working smoothly. The laboratory staff doesn't listen to my opinion, and I am getting extremely frustrated. July the 16th. We can't dispose of all the bodies, and the quality of the liquid medicine is not good enough either. July the 29th. Though the function of the system decreases, the number of the bodies we have to dispose doesn't. The infection level has increased, and the antibodies we are using is no match for the new mutation of virus. Some of the workers have been infected by the disease. I have continued to work, but I always keep a gun with me. I must remember to save 1 bullet for me. I want to weep. I don't want to die here. I swear that I'll lose my mind if I imagine how painful the death will be. This is not great, not terrible. Yeah, with Tarantino, again, some of his films I like, some I don't. I actually think his later films are much better than his earlier films, in all honesty. Right, I'm going to put some of the bits in the thing for a minute so I can take the ammo and the first aid stuff and whatever. Right. I'm going to put that herb. This. I'm going to put all this in here for now, and then I'm going to use the ammo crafter. There we go. Actually, I want 1 less thing in my inventory. Let's just do the lockpick for now, and so once I've crafted the ammo, I'll take all this stuff back. I just want to double check with this that file so B is shotgun shells. So actually BBB would probably all just be shotgun shells, wouldn't it? Because the grenade launcher variants are all yeah, like A and B mixes, so you can probably just do BBB and then make just a load of shells using 1 inventory thing at once. Don't know if you get more or less doing it this way. In theory it should be the same amount, or be slightly better if you had like a combination like that, but don't know if they actually, you know, program that in. Right, now we can put that back away. Oh, actually, we can combine a red and green herb while we're here. Where's the green herb go? There it is. System disk and system key. Right, now let's do a save. And let's start doing the puzzles in this building. I didn't want to take the blue herbs. I was just wondering if the what was it? Those things you could interact with. That red light interact with them. Right. I know this is just like a time thing, isn't it? This one. I think. Will you push the switch? Yes. Will you push the switch? Yes. And I've done the combination wrong somehow, haven't I? It's probably that far end one I have to press. I can't get through that at the moment. Maybe that's what the lift's for. Maybe I have to... yeah, because I can't go backwards now, can I? Because it will hurt me. So yeah, I can't do this puzzle yet, I don't think. I think I have to probably get power... to this. Do I have the key card yet? That's just a regular facility key, but I assume that's not on time now. So yeah, I think I need to use the lift to get around the steam pressure or whatever it is. Right, so this, yeah, this is the only way I can really go now. Yeah, that's, yeah, oh, that, yeah, that's the room. I was just in that room. So that's again something I need probably like a key card for or whatever, isn't it? Yeah, cheers Mike, yeah, don't forget to like the stream everybody, it does seem to help YouTube share a bit. Alright, enjoy Rajiv. Like I said, annoyingly at the moment, my stomach's been so bad that nearly every food I eat's upsetting it, but like I said, I'm just going to take it easy with, alright cool, really boring foods for the time being. Yeah, as AI watched. You had like an AI thing watching me, did you, Mike? I assume you mean as I watched. Will you push the elevator button? Yes. Why would I not want to push the elevator button if I got in a fucking lift? Oh, fucking hunters again. Oh, I'm gonna get stunned up by these cunts. Stomach, what do you mean stomach bugs? I'm so, for me, it's like, for me, again, I don't know at the moment, I don't think it's colitis related at the moment, I don't know if it's because of stress of all the stuff with the funeral or whatever, but like I said, my stomach's just been sort of recently, you know, like where very plain foods even seem to be upsetting it. But yeah, so like I said, what I'm just going to do, because my parents wanted to go out for a meal tomorrow, like me to come along, but I like said to them just go without me, because, what was I going to say, it's just like that sort of thing where, if we go out somewhere, I bet even the plainest thing on the menu is going to upset my stomach if it's like, you know, anything that's a bit greasy or whatever. So as much as I really want to eat some food like that, it's sort of like, fuck's sake, I'll warm up something really boring. System disk. I think that goes probably down here, doesn't it? The system disk. Yeah, the AI just does a summary of what people have said. ultraviolet rays are applied to the water. Yeah, it's just sterilization. Oh, so it's no, so no, that's a different thing. That's a floppy disk, not like a key card. Okay. Yeah, there's a corridor that's not unlocked there. Which one's that then? Maybe that's where I was meant to go instead. Oh, I got asked by one of my relatives the other day, like, oh, you ever heard of a floppy disk? Because they thought I'd be too young. I was like, I'm not that young. We used to have a 3.5-inch floppy, you know, slot on 2 of our old PCs. Oh, that's the water sample. Yes, okay. Right, we'll shove that in the water sample puzzle then, won't we? So, again, I don't know if it'll let me do the puzzle yet, or if I have to do some more things around the facility first, but this is the puzzle everybody hated in this game. That, like I said, I think isn't as bad as people thought it was. Because I really, really struggled and had to get my dad to help me when we did this as a kid. When I played this as, you know, a kid. And... what was I going to say? See... yeah, so this is the puzzle that everybody gets really angry at with this game. But I think last time I did this, it was, like, not too bad. Because I think all you're doing is adding the blocks up there, kind of like the Tetris shapes. So, right, so... A is fine. B is fine. But we need more of a bump when it comes to that. So let's move B along a bit and see... let's just check that now, see what that does. So I need to have a taller, like, L shape. The bit where I want basically a completely flat line is... right, I can't have A, can I, there? Because that would be... or B, because that needs to be a complete gap there. That wouldn't work. So we're going to have to keep adjusting this till we've got one there that there's only like one dot. Right, I don't think we can do it with this one because I think they're all in pairs. So yeah, let's ignore this one for now. Alright, let's do B. Let's see if we can get this right with B. Because yeah, this is sort of more like the thing you'd have to do. So that could work potentially with some of the things. Alright, let's go back from that. Now let's do C. Actually, let's get the red ones out of the way from where they can't possibly be allowed to go. So, right, that might be alright. Yeah, that looks alright to me. Oh, no, it's got one there, hasn't it? It can't have. Can't be that. Right, we're just going to keep adjusting this one until the gaps are at least in places. Right, this at least won't interfere with anything, just like the yellow one won't. So now, if we go to C, let's move C to... we're going to need a space there, aren't we? Like that. I think that might be it. No, that isn't quite right. I think it's still this one we want to adjust. No. Because like I said, I think this is why this one never seemed as difficult when I redid this, because I think I realised that you're just adding things up, you know, so it's like you're adding essentially numerical values. Right, let's check that. See? It's not that hard, but yeah, I really struggled when I was a kid. This took us like hours to do this one. Again, I think it's just it doesn't explain what you're meant to be doing very well. But yeah, all this puzzle is just essentially working out where there can and can't be like little dots. So, yeah. So yeah, that's the funny thing with that puzzle. There you go. Hardest puzzle in the game, supposedly. One of the hardest puzzles in the PS1 game as well, supposedly. Because I really struggled when I was a kid. All my mates who played this game hated that puzzle. Like I said, my dad had to sit down and it took him ages, and I think he just brute forced it in the end. And yeah, it's not that bad. It's just literally making the little Tetris shapes make the right thing in terms of just like how tall they are by, you know, is it a value of 1, 2 or 3 or a 0. I can't remember that, Raj. Is that in the, like, Umbrella Lab near the end? The Hive or whatever it's called? The Nest or the Hive, whatever it's called. But again, I can't actually remember it off the top of my head. These hunters just non-stop respawning here. I'm just going to shoot that barrel, because otherwise it's... I'll shoot the barrel then, bin. Oh my god, she not even shoot a red barrel now. There we go. Oh, well, now she hurt herself. Oh, she's nearly dead. Great. Stupid bitch. Oh, I couldn't shoot this barrel. Oh, just before the lab. What, in the sewer bit, is it? Alright, see you in a bit, Mike. But yeah, like I said, that puzzle just now is one like that, where I think everybody overcomplicates it, where you think it's hard, but really all you're doing is just saying, you know, you just saw me do it. Oh, it is in the lab. Yeah, so I think I know roughly where you mean. Yeah, now, is this door the one that's open now that I've done the, No, it was in the other room, wasn't it? What's that other one? Oh, it's the battery, like, lift thing, isn't it, in the north of the safe room? I might get the Magnum out, actually, because I might be doing a Nemesis fight in a second. And I also probably want a healing item, don't I? I don't need that, because there's nothing in it. Let's put this away for a minute and just swap it for all the Magnum ammo. So I think this is the Nemesis fight coming up. The timed Nemesis fight, so I just want to basically do as much damage per second to him as possible. Yeah, so I want to go through here. Then like northeast of this, so is that this way? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, I need manual verification. And... okay, I can't do it with either of those. Okay, I can't access that yet. I assume somewhere there's a computer I just have to put the floppy disk into. I just have to figure out which computer in this facility of, it is. No, not that. Oh, what, 1984? Yeah, cheers. Yeah, good book. Unfortunately coming a bit true, isn't it? The same as, Brave New World and Fahrenheit 451. Don't know if there's any computers in the safe room. Don't think there's any computers downstairs, is there? It was just the like disposal room downstairs. Oh, very yeah. computer room, maybe? Oh, safe room. No, there's no computers in here, is there? And again, I think for that other puzzle I needed some sort of key card I don't have. Unless I can just put the regular key in here. Let's just try that. No, it's not that type of key. It's a card key reader. Right, I need a card key, but where the hell is the card key? So I'm sure I can't complete this puzzle without having, Let's just check in case that is like a timed thing. I think that's the one, isn't it? Yeah, where I'm pretty certain I just need to, yeah, I don't think I can do it without the key card, wherever that is. Again, what's that thing? Again, I think that's just red light, has nothing you could interact with. I think it's just one of those, like, weird decoration things. Right, okay, so fuse box, can't do anything with that. Right, okay, I think we just need to find some sort of computer that floppy disk goes in. And I think I tried it, didn't I, on the water treatment one, and it didn't do anything there. Yeah, it's not even proper leftism though, because it isn't actual. Like, again, I sound a bit like a commie saying this, but I don't think it's even real socialism. It's like one of these weird. So again, I need a card key for that. So let's take the elevator down to the bottom floor. Then it must be something there. But yeah, it's like that thing. Oh, so Kevin says, speaking of magnums, I've been experimenting with 45 long Colt hand load. That can exceed 44 magnum specs. But I'm just scared to run everything with my Ruger Blackhawk. I suppose you wouldn't want to put that in an old single action army style thing, would you? Let's just try that disc in case it works on this side now. Yeah, so release the treatment room lock, but yeah, we need to find where that plugs in. So yeah, it's not the kind of leftism sort of thing where they actually care about poor people and all that. It's the sort of fake virtue signalling form of leftism, really, I think. Where they just want more oppressive state controls, because, oh, the government knows best. Oh, is that computer maybe here? No, it's not that. Oh, maybe it was a thing down here and I just completely missed it when I did the water puzzle. Yeah, it's probably a computer in here somewhere, isn't it? Veteran instruments? What are they? Have they fought a war? Yeah, I mean, I personally find with shooting, like, even if it's just air rifles or crossbows or whatever, just shooting stuff and breaking it's quite fun. But yeah, I know what you mean, that there's not sort of that many that are just for the sake of really accurate shooting. Nothing more. Yeah, maybe that other room I've already been in. But I haven't actually read that one. I'm sure. I mean, War of the Worlds, he predicted a lot of stuff correctly. I think there was a thing of like of things to come or something. H.G. Wells did as well, where he predicted loads of stuff correctly, like an atom bomb. Yeah, but this doesn't fit in there. It's a plastic card. Right, let's just try that in case. Oh, okay. Fuck's sake. So, even though it says it's a card, it actually means, like, the little tiny card on the back of the keyring. Oh, great. I thought, like, we were meant to be getting an actual proper key card. Alright, that explains it then. Right, so that has imprinted a code onto my thing. Okay, right. What's the one the sleeper has awakened or something like that? Or the sleeper awakes he did as well, didn't he? Which is about like a guy that like goes into a coma or whatever and wakes up in the future. I think that had some stuff that's come true as well. But like, yeah, a lot of those people sort of really saw what was coming, I think. But sadly, it's never normally the good things they see coming. It's never like advances in medicine or whatever else lots of these authors predict. It's just the ways we kill each other. Time has come to push the button. Right, I'm going to use the save room again before I try and do the bit where I think I have to go. So I think it's... Let me see if the door's unlocked now. No. Oh, I can probably use... No, I can probably use this key card, can't I, in that room with the lift? Yeah, because it said there was a slot there. So yeah, it's going to be... The slot for this key card is for the lift, so I can bypass. Yeah, again, it's... Rather than helping other people, they'd rather help themselves, and then you get the problems of, yeah, problems created that otherwise wouldn't exist. Okay, so Modern Utopia, okay. Who's the author? Oh, sorry, yeah, H.G. Wells, yeah, sorry. What? I've got the... This is a card key reader. Yes, I've got the card key. I don't need to use this right now. Yes, you do. What? What? I don't understand. I've got the card key that's got a thing imprinted on it. Can't I use it? Because there's none of the rooms glowing to say this is where I need to go now. Unless it's the Nikolai bit. But I wouldn't have thought I could get there yet, because, we haven't even finished doing all the puzzles in the water facility. Right, so maybe it's this thing. No, I don't need to use this right now. Oh, I have no idea. Right, let's just run out of here and see if there's anything I can do outside. But Rex, Nebula and the Cosmic Gender Bender. Okay. You have to remind me though at some point when I'm not streaming to have a look into it. Right, no, so I can't do anything here, so it's nothing to do with this. Yeah, so it's definitely inside the, like, big facility. Probably Kevin, but again, it's like, and Fukushima made... I think, like, even if... And 3 Mile Island made people adverse to nuclear as well. Even though 3 Mile Island basically didn't contaminate anything at all, because all the safety features worked. The containment building stopped any leakage or radiation. So yeah, there was a meltdown, but it happened inside a contained building that could then just be sealed off. So it was a mistake people could learn from, essentially with no damage. You know, in the bit of wasted space of the lockdown facility. But again, it's still, I think some people like look at stuff like that and then go, oh no, it's so scary. Let me just check that I can't just use that now. No. Okay, interesting, but yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where to use this fucking stupid little key card I've got. Oh, is this a button at all? No, that's just a pointless thing on the wall. I don't really see how it could be anything else in this room down here, but I think I've done everything down here. But they've actually looked into nuclear cars, but I don't think nuclear cars would just be a good idea just because of the sheer amount of road traffic accidents we have anyway, which are bad enough if it's electrical, petrol, or diesel. And then imagine if you had like a little reactor getting smashed up and whatever the reactor fuel was spilling out over the road. So yeah, I don't think nuclear cars, even though they could run basically forever, are a particularly good reason just because humans are blatantly going to crash them at some point. And it would just be way, way worse every time there was a traffic accident than, Right, I'm just seeing if she'll say anything about this machine. Veteran instruments. I'm just going to start spamming all the things on everything now just to see if I can get something to work. Binge watching what TV show? Chernobyl or something else that I've missed people talking about. Or Fallout or what. It's a problem when people are talking to each other. I'm never always sure what people are on about with each of the references. Also, what was I going to say is, the Tribe TV. I haven't actually seen that. What's it about then? Right, so is there any machine here I can interact with anyway? I've done the water check. And I've already done this here. I'm literally doing the thing now of running past every object, spamming X on it, till I can finally interact with something. Yeah, exactly. Truck a piece of a nuclear reactor. Yeah, that's the problem. Exactly. And again, even if it wasn't malicious, I think just some big car pilot with nuclear reactors would be pretty terrible. What I want to become more common, but I don't know if it will because of, again, people's stupidity and, you know, nuclear phobia. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was saying okay to Jamala, by the way. But yeah, with what the nuclear batteries for phone, where the idea is that you have an RTG battery in a phone. So although you have to charge your phone up normally to sort of keep it charged up at the rate you'd use it, like a normal phone, you'd get a slow bit of trickle charge constantly from the radiation source inside the phone. And the radiation source would be weak enough that, you know, it wouldn't pollute the outside of the phone, like the phone casing would protect you from it. So what you end up having is like a system where, you know, the nuclear thing in your phone basically means if you fully drained your phone battery and it turned off, you know, after 20 minutes or something you might get 1% battery. It'd be very, very slow trickle charge, but it's just like there's something in the phone that for like 20 years would keep giving the battery a bit of a jolt. Because again, RTGs are amazing for that. They don't produce much power, but they are just good for, you know, like something. Alright, so this is a computer. Let's spam the disk on it and the keycard again. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Alright, let's check this side. Just in case it's some stupid thing like, oh, you had to look at exactly the right bit and use the U's on it. If not, I'm going to have to look this up. But I don't remember ever having issues with this bit before. So there must be some obvious thing I'm missing that I'm meant to be interacting with. Because like I said, I'd have thought it had just been this bloody door down here, but... Like I said, with this, there's a security system. System power standby, water check, okay. Manual verification is required to unlock. Yeah, so can I use this? No, I don't need to use this right now. Don't need to use this right now. It seems like everything that I can insert this card reader into, it doesn't want to, you know, do anything with it. And like I said, there's none of the rooms glowing blue on my map to say, oh, this is the room you're meant to be doing something in. Alright, let's spam my X button on every single thing in here now, again now. I didn't put a key item away, did I? Just in case there's something really obvious, like, oh, I needed to have something out that I put away in the thing. No. The only keys left in there are the 2 stars key cards and the ammo creation thing. That's not a key. I'll have to Google this in a minute, because it's, Soylent Green sort of also predicted fake food in an interesting way. Yeah, it's a card key reader. Yes, so can I use my key on it? I have no clue what I'm meant to be... Right, I'm going to have to look this up in a minute, aren't I? Because there's a red light there, but I don't think it's anything I can actually interact with. No. Like I said, this thing, I don't think this puzzle I can actually get past at the moment, because I think it requires me to, like, loop around it. Oh, is there 2 switches there? Oh, am I being really daft, or I missed the wrong switch? Yeah, here we go, look. I missed that second switch there. Oh, there we go, I figured it out. After all that walking about, it was because I had to... there was literally a switch I didn't see, because it was kind of like this on this side as well, look. There's 2 switches. There we go. Yeah. You will eat the bugs and live in the pod. There we go. So yeah, it wasn't trying to use my key card on any of the things it said I had to use a key card on. No, it was just literally the case of, let's just do this backwards now. It was literally just the thing of, oh, I missed a little switch down here because it was a really low-res texture. Or whatever, very pixelated, and I couldn't see it probably because Jewel was standing in the way. Mein Gott. Right, okay, finally, let's do the bit I was trying to do for ages, or I was just running around and it wasn't. You know. let's get the Magnum out, because when Nemesis turns up, I definitely want a big blaster. Alright, there we go. Now we can use the system disk. Yeah, everybody I know that went vegan always quit in the end because of the fact that they were becoming really malnourished, because there's certain proteins you need from, like, meat and things like that. I think there's a dead Mr. X in this room. How did Nemesis get locked in this room? Look, aim at him then. Oh my god. Oh no, I don't want to get hit by the acid. I assume he's going to get back up again in a minute, but I can't see from that angle, so... There's a dead lab worker there. I think in one of it there's meant to be a dead Mr. X on one of the piles, but I can't really see that here with the low-res graphics. Still got 6 rounds in it. Oh, what? She's locked up. Bin. Oh, she. Oh, it's unequipped to the Magnum, right? Right, now to use the herb. I might just use the shotgun now, actually. Yeah, there we go. Right, where did that key card land? Yeah, there. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could see the Mr. X, because I've got like a minute 40 left to escape the room. But yeah, it might just be one of those things. The back, it might be a different bit that Mr. X is in, but yeah, this is just meant to be like the biological disposal room. So what this is actually the platform above that like acid pit thing in the basement. The feed water, they've been around it all night. Nah, he must have been shitting his guts out like me. I wonder if it will let me use the elevator at the moment, because I wanted to just see, because in that pit below me, that's the pit that they went into basically just now. Oh, I can go in it, cool. Right, I'm just going to go down because I'm interested in seeing if you see anything different from the pit now in the bottom angle of it. Oh, is that just spawned more of them because, oh, fuck's sake. Stupid, didn't reload. But yeah, that's the pit that they got dumped in, by the way, because it took me ages to realise that until I replayed it, that, you know, that is like the bit they slid down when the bit of the floor opened. Nemesis is quite interesting when you see him now in his last form in a minute. He's kind of just turned into the blob, basically. Anyway, we'll use the save room in a moment. Alright, so let's save the game here first. I don't think I've got any healing items left, have I? I did get some nice dress shirts and some nice coloured ties, though, Rajiv, that came today. The shirts need ironing, but I based them off of, what was it, Jack Nicholson's The Joker sort of one. So I got one really nice teal shirt and an orange tie to go with it, and an orange shirt and a teal tie to go with it. I also got a dark blue tie, and I've got a black tie on order because my other tie, like I said, was falling apart. Yeah, but like I said, the orange and teal are really nice contrasting colour combinations if you don't feel like dressing in black and white. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Right, well, let's reload the Magnum with them. So, let's put that... Because I'm in that sort of funny thing at the moment where it's meant to sound like scary, like, oh, time's running out, but it's not really running out until I get to whichever bit is when it's like, oh no, the time is now running out because the game says it is, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't have any healing items in there, do I? Well, there's one green item, what is it? Probably a red herb that I don't need. Oh no, it's the empty first aid box, that's not any use, is it? I like blazers and like some of the quite fancy jumpers, because again, that's the thing, is now and again when you end up dressing up in something that looks quite nice, you end up thinking, actually, I quite like looking, you know, sharp, rather than just looking like a slob. I think it just gives you a bit more self-confidence. Alright, so this is the magic card key I needed. Oh, there's some different looking zombies in here. Actually, saying that, you know that other room? Did we ever see what the card... Oh wait, I think that other room with the lift is the one I eventually want to go into once I've done the bit down here. Oh, bitch. See, it'd make more sense for these guys to have crawled out the acid pit, wouldn't it? Because they... Oh, for fuck's sake. Smack. Right, is that one dead? Probably not. No. They're like pretend to be dead zombies, are they? Oh, there's these some green herbs coming up. Right, let's take these two and combine them. Somebody needs to make it. Oh, I can't take the other herb because, right, never mind then. I'm just going to use this one now, so I'm at full fine, and then, But yeah, I think some companies should make, tuxedos and suits and ties in various camo patterns, but I sadly don't think they have. Maybe there's been one or two done as novelty things, but, Oh no, is that maybe the ladder I want to go down at the end? It is locked. Yeah, maybe I want to use the other lift anyway. Do they just not like to eat that particular material then or something? You no longer need the keycard. Will you discard it? Yes. Wasting my inventory space. That's good, Rich. Like saying, if you have a tie, you have to have one of those ties that doesn't strangle you. Right, I'm not going to pick up any of that grenade launcher ammo. Oh, so this is where that tiny little keycard works then, is it? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, will you take the R launcher? Yes. That sounds good. Even though that what they've shown there is the Flash, isn't it? Which is actually like a napalm launcher. It's not really a rocket launcher. Because I'm pretty sure in reality that's like the only rockets they did for that. I don't think they ever put anti-tank rockets in it. I think it was only ever like thermobaric rockets, whatever you call it. You know, like essentially it's like a flamethrower you shoot. You know, like it's a longer range flamethrower essentially. Oh, they don't eat man-made things or synthetics. Oh, good to know, I suppose. No. Or horse erotic asphyxiation, how it works when the horse pulls your tie. Probably being a doorman, though, I imagine, is you probably need, as classy as you want to look, you probably have to wear a stab vest sort of vest, wouldn't you? Like, you can get those stab vests, can't you, that look like suits, because they're quite cool, but maybe there is something in here I'm meant to interact with. Oh, there's a radio there I missed, okay. Alright, can I leave now? Lid is locked. Alright, cool, like the police style ones, yeah. Attack warning red. Attack warning red.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from here.
I think, regardless of what... I think if you negotiate, he ends up getting shot down anyway.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survive. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want to be eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a war played on the confirmation of your death. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos, Nikolai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance.
Oh, did you see Sadiq Khan was saying it's complete misinformation that London's getting worse and that, like, London is absolutely fine? Did you see Sadiq Khan saying that in the news recently? Am I pressing any buttons?
I am not going to give up.
Never going to give you up. Right, what am I meant to be doing then? Because I don't think there's anything else I can do in this facility, is there? Oh, you're from Manchester though, not London, but yeah. Like I said, but yeah, it's like...
Jill!
Yeah. Oh.
This is over. I've come to retrieve Jill. I can see there's no time left for you. This is the stars. Come in, Jill. Are you there? Come in.
Hey, he just called your name.
Who could it be?
It doesn't matter. We should tell him where we are. That's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So they had a special ladder and hatch just for a missile attack warning. Is this a save room or just one where there's a chest rather than anything else? I think probably just a chest, isn't it? So is that one of those fake zombies? Oh yeah. Fuck's sake. Come on. Bastard cunt shithead. Got somehow like that. Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it quite a lot when I went up to Leeds recently, Jamal. And like I said, that was a lot nicer than I expected in terms of it, you know, in places being quite well looked after compared to bits in London. It looks like a total shithole now. And oh, there's a picture. Classified photo file. I'm not going to bother reading all that. It's a super railgun thing, isn't it? That she's found anyway. Why is there a random like car junkyard down here? Oh, there's the Mr. X burning body. So, oh, it's down here, not in, Oh, there's a tyrant against the wall over there, I think, yep. What do I have to... Oh, wait, let me push that, yep. Oh, okay, now I can push him in.
Checking data. Warning, there is not enough power to activate the system.
Oh, do I have to do it in fucking order? Right, 1. Yeah. Come on, oh, there's a fucking missile on the way. Can we just speed this up, please? Oh, her face is very slanted. There we go. There's Worm Nemesis. Oh, he's eating a tyrant. I see. It looks like he's eating the tyrant's dick. Oh, he's not really a blob, is he? He's kind of more like a weird, ball squid looking thing. Where's number 2? Is that round here? Yeah. Come on, push it. What's that? Did you see the new Carol alternative for it? So it's called Airsoft Verify, it's the same as the Paintball Social. No Airsoft. Oh, I might look into that, but again, I'm just kind of worried that at some point soon they'll end up banning all this stuff, and it will be kind of pointless that we've, you know, all the money on it will be wasted. But I will look into it. Did you say it was called Airsoft Verify? Airsoft Verify. Right, let me just Google that now so I don't forget what you've said. Airsoftverify.co.uk is this place. Professional registration verification systems. Retailers like the credible defense and supplying re-instrumentation on. It says ID verification for genuine players, so how do they know you're genuine or not? I'll bookmark it, but yeah. Personal details and airsoft experience. Well, what can I say? Like, I used to play at Finmere, and I've got several airsoft guns and all that sort of stuff. BB guns for less, except at Wolf Armories. I might look into that. Thanks for mentioning that. Because that, as well, might let you buy the, like, prop guns for films, imitation firearms. Right, I'll bookmark that. But like I said, knowing our government, the moment I spent some money on it, oh, we'll ban that and you won't get any money back for them. Right, push it, push it, push it. So do I just have to press the button here, and then does it get Nemesis? How do I get to shoot Nemesis then? Oh, I see, it just does that, yeah.
System overheating. Enter cooldown mode.
Cool, yeah, like, so again, when I've got some spare money, I might register for that, because like I said, I have played Airsoft before, it's not like it's not a thing I've not done. And, yeah, right, let's get to the door, we're running out of time. Apparently either option lets you think, but let's just do exterminate the monster because it sounds more canon, doesn't it? Even though, like I said, I'm running out of time, I think I've still got enough. Smile, you son of a bitch.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Yeah, there you go. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Alright, now let's go before we get incinerated in a nuclear holocaust.
Jill, look! Chopper's coming in! Yes!
So apparently this is the canon ending, and I haven't ever done this ending before. I think the one I've always done is just where, rather than Nikolai having a helicopter, you know, Nikolai dies, so you get the helicopter that was already there.
Thanks, you saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
Very burden.
It's coming.
Yeah.
He rescued us and could make a Jill sandwich. So they ground burst that as well. It's going to make a lot of fallout. And as far as I'm aware as well, if you have a UCARA type thing or equivalent, legally you can then paint your old airsoft guns black or whatever, can't you? Because you've got a UCARA.
We have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed.
This music sounds like The Rock.
Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
I've heard of Brocox, but I don't know much about them. I've never really looked into them. Oh. You can repaint them. What, White Spirit for like working like a paint stripper to take the blue paint off or whatever? Right, there we go. So that was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Like I said, if this is still on sale at 50% off for a couple of quid, it is worth getting this one. But yeah, right, I've bookmarked that site. Thank you, Crack Kolsov, if I'm pronouncing your name right. It's quite small, but like I said, because I have played airsoft before at airsoft sites, and like I said, I've had other imitation firearms, the ones you can legally have without a UCARA for years, and never waved them at anyone and got in trouble. So, you know, I don't really see why I can't have a UCARA type thing. But that would be nice, just because quite often with airsoft guns, you can get things at decent prices, can't you? If you just wanted, like, something that looks like a nice gun, but, you know, with the ones that are stupidly expensive as DX. Oh, so it's a shower ejecting airgun system that's identical to firearms, but they only got banned because they were identical internally to some 22. I was supposed to say they're too easy to convert them, weren't they? Right, I'll be off in a minute. So yeah, that's Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original version, which I think is actually better than the remake, unlike most of the Resident Evil remakes. Because like I said, number of saves 42. She looks quite flat-chested there, if that's meant to be Jill. Just saying, because she looked like she had much bigger tits than the other thing, but whatever. Don't know, friends and undies. I bought, what's it, Vostok. What's Epilogue then? Oh, I guess it's just like a little story thing you unlock. I've got Project Zomboid. Sadly, I'm not that into it because I just find it hard to get into the isometricness of it. I've got like that in first person that's called Vane, but again, I haven't even got that into that. Even though a load of my friends play it, and I'd find it easier to get into Vane than Project Zomboid. But yeah, like I said, I've got Road to Vostok now. There it is, look, the full version. But I haven't actually, like I said, even tried that yet. But I will stream that at some point. Anyway, I will be on tomorrow. I might just do a webcam stream tomorrow, like a normal one, full screen one. Or just chat about whatever. Like I said, I've got a video coming out on this tomorrow, and a load of people still haven't watched the video I did of this escape hood thing, so it's annoyed me. Because I did a full like 13-minute video for you, and like 500 people have watched it in several days. So YouTube either didn't notify people, or they went, looks shit, not going to look at that. But yeah, I did take the half face respirator off of it because this works perfectly on its own. So you can just I don't know, I've got the thing sealed on it, but you use it and it does work against ammonia and stuff. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, I need to do some IT stuff, I think, for my parents now. Help filling in some online forms or something.